game. I might start doing stuff for the. Might start making videos for the bye weeks. But what? I was thinking about trading for Fitzgerald, but then I was like, where could we use him? He has 50. Odell only has 50 receptions.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the runner-up and Rookie of the Year balloting Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
This is a big game.
As they square off
we win
the #1
and we clinch the division.
Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, this game is must win.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you
we win, we put them away.
Ready here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
Odell is getting hype. Odell Beckham Jr. He'll have Patrick Peterson on him most of the game. So, let's beat this dumbass motherfucker, Cliff Kingsbury. I don't know who the hell he thinks he is. Thinking that he could run the NFL after only 1 year.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
And here comes Baker Mayfield.
Offense, and their man behind center, well, that's Baker Mayfield, the #1 overall
34 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
With 27 touchdown passes.
Hopefully this week we could actually run the ball.
Rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's upended after
last week we really couldn't.
27. 2 yards on the carry there.
Starting
second down.
J.C. Treader, Joel Petonio, I can't read the rest. Odell Beckham Jr., Kareem Hunt.
The last run good.
Okay, we're gonna try to establish a ground game.
Mayfield hands
his first drive. And Chubb almost gets the first down.
Team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you gotta find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And to be honest, I don't think their offense can. Okay, just break past the first.
Out for Kareem Hunt, and he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Damn, that hurts. Joel Petonio, nah, you good.
On the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people,
oh baby,
spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And Terrell Suggs brings him down from behind.
And it'll be second and about a yard.
Yeah, this ain't last week. They don't have Geno Atkins really anchoring that defense.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
And Chubb's having a great game so far.
5, good enough for the first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half.
Baker has not thrown a pass yet.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And
Kareem!
Stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Chubb on the counter. And
Chubb
this won't be
gets a
enough to
gain
pick up
of-
the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Time for us to introduce you to the defensive starters for Arizona. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long.
That's not-
Aren't you glad
that's not
you're
that bad
coaching
of
the
a-
defense right now?
I'm very glad. They
Linebacker
said
group.
that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first
Woo!
down.
And chubby boy.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And Chubb
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up
gets
with
a
a
7-yard
2nd
gain.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 24, Mayfield.
And he gets the ball to Odell.
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That seems like they're in a run defense.
Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right.
Touchdown! One-handed grab, Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
One-handed catch. What a
These guys
catch.
have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
This one fielded at the 5.
Ideally, we rest the starters next week.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
No, ideally we rest the
32-yard
starters
line.
in 2 weeks.
So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's
Kyler Murray.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those, getting it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is David Johnson, the former
David
All-Pro.
Johnson going
And scratch
going
out
nowhere.
About a yard up to the 32. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
I don't know any of these
Well,
O
looking forward to
linemen.
watching David
Marcus
Johnson
Gilbert, I think I've heard
bounce
of.
back from a rough season in 2018 because we know he has 2,000-yard potential, 1,000 on the ground, 1,000 in the air. And with a new offensive-minded coach in Arizona, look for his numbers to truly increase in 2019.
And an alley to run.
And he
Found a
will.
little room there as he's up to about the 37.
And now Arizona's trying to establish a ground game.
Morgan Burnett. Well, look now at the starters on the defense.
That's Eric Berry.
Browns. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
53 is the mic. All day, all day.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Murray gets the ball gets tipped.
Incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them.
No,
in this
no,
one.
no. Let it bounce.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles.
Odell almost broke that free.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Check out.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that one goes for
Chubb
6
gets
as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performance.
And Callaway makes the reception.
I think he likes natural light best.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49
And Chubb
line. A little bit of space there for
gets
the first down run.
gain of a
That's
few.
Give him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second
Hey,
down.
dumbass,
A very
read
solid
this.
gain on that play.
Running the jet sweep. Landry.
Oh, and Landry is gone.
First down here inside the 30.
Oh, not quite.
Down to the 7-yard
Woo!
line. And he will take this all the way down
I like
the
that.
7-yard line. This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL.
I like that.
Plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just
And
outside
Chubb
the 5. And
gets
he's
down
able
to the
get
2.
down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Touchdown, David Njoku.
This one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Woo!
David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the
That
Browns are
could
gonna
have been
tack
rough
on
from
to
the
their
passer,
advantage.
though.
Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
14-0 Cleveland.
Drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
they
plays.
get down in the 50.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
There's a
offense on
blueprint
this
to beating
drive.
us, though.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down.
Ball comes out. The Browns pick it up.
By the Browns.
Miles Garrett down the sideline.
And he's in
Touchdown.
the zone. It's a fumble return from Browns TD. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense.
When you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything
Nice
that
job,
can
Luke.
go wrong has gone
Farrell.
wrong for this offensive unit. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC, and it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the #1 or #2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time. And
Luke
he's gonna
Farrell.
go down. Kyler Fackrell.
Oh, no,
able
it's
to get in
Kyler.
there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And Crabtree makes the reception.
Crabtree. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Picked off!
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it down this time.
And Chubb gets
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back.
They were ready
right
for
side.
it.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else.
Baker gets sacked.
He'll go down back at the 20.
Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
The kick is good.
First half to forget.
24.
So good kick there to polish off the
Really,
drive
the
with 3
screen,
points.
the screen put us behind.
Finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them
That was my
give
fault.
you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I.E. tap that ass.
Snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit.
Owen Fitzgerald.
Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Check. 36.
The Browns show blitz.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
He
scrimmage.
did not get the first.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Oh,
Here we go.
that was almost.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
That was a great
And he's
block,
got the
though.
first before he's brought
I
down
can't lie,
at
that
the
was a great block.
39-yard line. They have the first
Joe
down,
Schober
that
almost
gain
got
of 4
in.
yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Murray.
Kyler Murray goes down.
As he's taken down.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness. Oh,
Murray gets sacked again.
Once more. Joe Schobert in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a
There's
3rd and
literally
long.
like almost nothing that they can do.
Off the draw. Here's Johnson. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th.
And Kyler Murray.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd
Hey,
down.
2-minute offense.
Excellent
2-minute
job,
offense.
Excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in style.
Landry! So much for the 2-minute drill. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Browns. A 77-yard punt return.
Woo!
These guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Jesus.
It feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger.
31-0 at the half.
The route is on here in this first half.
31-0 at the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
11-second runoff.
Get up and set in a hurry.
Wide open, Duke John. And that's a face mask.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Come on, Denzel Ward, you can
tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another
Tom Brady.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete.
Win and we win the division.
And that'll make it second down.
Win and we win the division.
Completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Murray gonna throw.
A win here.
And open right side, it's the tight end play. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the
Actually, Murray's surprisingly has been really accurate.
They'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Throwing now is Murray.
Nope.
And that is caught.
Nope.
Michael Crabtree, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board.
Check that. Check that. His foot is out of bounds. That foot is out of bounds. That foot is out.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the lead.
Okay, 2-minute offense.
Just a 4-play drive that time, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
That was some BS. I guess on the bright side, we get the ball back.
Just past the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them.
Caught ball dropped by Callaway.
The drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Callaway dropped the ball. I can't believe it.
2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be
timeout.
shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield.
Picked off!
One that's intercepted.
We did not need that.
And his guys have got it back.
Damn it.
In the closing stages of the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
False start.
Start's going to push them back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter.
They showed a bit of life going into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive at the line. The Cardinal.
That was not a
offense.
touchdown,
They have
though.
the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Johnson gets cracked in the backfield.
More important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray.
Caught!
His man, it's the tight end Clay.
This piece of shit cannot catch a ball in Buffalo if his life depended on it.
That's where the play began, the 24-yard line. The first down carry here for Johnson. Johnson with a burst.
Johnson down the sideline! Touchdown!
Cardinals.
And they're right back in it.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Chubb.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
Landry makes the catch.
So many connections between the two quarterbacks in this game, Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. Both Heisman Trophy winners. Obviously, you've got the Oklahoma connection. Both #1 overall picks. And both also won a state title in high school in the state of Texas. And neither guy is a very tall quarterback. Baker Mayfield at 6'1", Kyler Murray just at 5'10". On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
Baker drops it.
Together, and it's incomplete.
4-4-4.
Excellent work defensively brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defenders make...
And now on 4th and 1, it's a
Nope.
fake. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just a call.
Playing down to our competition.
They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Oh!
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will.
And they're going to go for...
6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you.
The kick is no good! He misses.
You might walked it over your head.
So better to try than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback.
Hey!
That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very
Flat.
big miss.
Come on,
because
man.
time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he'll get it across midfield and down.
Hunt's not really doing much.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Hunt. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mayfield to throw it. It's
And Odell gets the first.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run.
And Suggs chases him
2
down.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Let's get up.
Baker changes up at the line.
This time it's Chubb.
Chubb.
He's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep.
That's picked.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Hey, say what?
Buda Baker with a pick. And a big
Oh,
turnover
come on.
there as his guys will get the football
And that's
back.
bullshit.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play.
That is
Defensively,
bullshit.
They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Honestly, we deserve to fucking lose. We deserve to lose.
2nd and 7. Murray throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. 3rd down here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
First half he
as
played
they come
almost-
up on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it.
Clay is a
across the
fucking cheat code.
20-yard
The
line.
fuck?
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Sack his little goofy ass.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. And this is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. With Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds.
And he gets sacked by Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. To throw on 3rd down. Murray.
Almost picked.
Coverage there. It's
but they have to go for it.
Incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald.
Caught by Fitzgerald.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Murray now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
And he'll hold on to the ball.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Murray now on 1st down. This complete to the tight end Clay. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now.
They're going to come back, aren't they?
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll roll him out right.
And he's in! Touchdown!
Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Okay, come on, offense. We score here.
He took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Okay, come on, offense. We score here, we end the game. Simple as that.
Earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't
what
they?
The fuck was that?
Big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield. Throw left.
Come on, Njoku, we gotta stay in bounds.
And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry.
He gets no gain.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
5 wide.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's gonna
that ball's going to be... Oh!
Inside the 35.
What a catch!
Gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
And then Njoku can't hold on.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Chubb. And finding room to
Chubb gets down to the 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters...
Touchdown, Jarvis Landry. And that should be the dagger.
Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still
come on, man. That's intentional grounding.
Taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
And he gets sacked.
That time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Chubb.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. This is caught.
Down to the 1.
Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Mayfield. Flushed out right. That's caught at the 1.
What? No! How?
End zone for a Browns touchdown. Vernon Davis taking it in. And the Browns are going to tack on.
That's a touchdown.
They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now
there we go.
Caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead.
4
Now
TDs.
that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
As of right now, we're in auto.
Let's look at David Johnson. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down.
That's a catch.
Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that.
Why are you going to review it? He was down. We get it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
picked off!
Clay, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
And that'll be the game.
This time, we'll go out to the 42-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet. I use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now
And that'll be it.
1 yard, keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They run again on first down.
And Chubb.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him.
Chubb rushes for 120.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
The Browns win the game.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're
We dropped 41 on the ass.
working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Wait,
as
how
an
many?
offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
How many did we score?
It's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3
Hey.
on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals,
Jarvis
the loss
Landry.
might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8, and they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks.
We play our starters the next game because some teams could still catch us. And we will see. Going to pass coverage. Antonio Callaway, you will get deep route. Nah, my bad. I should have given him Seth DeValve, possession. Robert Jackson, man to man. Why the fuck did Robert Jackson make the team? Yep, better pass protecting my guy. Go forward a week. We saw that the Bengals won. No, the Bengals lost. Ah! We won! Let's get it. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Jacksonville still is our next game for and we have to win our next game for us to be willing to bench some of our starters. That'll do it. Hope y'all had a great day. I'm out.